That's why it's a game. The questions are so outlandish, you get to make fun of me on live television. The Bucks season is a failure if they don't make the Eastern Conference Finals. Is that fact or fiction?
Again, this is fiction. This is disrespecting the teams that are in front of them. The Celtics are awesome. The Cavs are awesome. The Knicks are having a great season. They are closer to being out of the play-in than they are to the top three at this point. Giannis is having a great year, but the Bucks are a late-stage contender. They've been contending for titles for the last 8 or 9 years. They've robbed Peter to pay Paul. Their stars around Giannis have aged out. If they make it to the second round, they've done well.
Yeah, they won it back in 2021. You're thinking maybe they go on a little bit of a run, but our big man Kendrick Perkins did not hold back when talking about the Bucks' future on Tuesday.
This team is on the clock. And although we're talking about the Cavs and the Celtics and the Knicks in the Eastern Conference, who are the Milwaukee Bucks? I'm going to tell you who they should be. They should be a team that at least get to the conference finals without no question. Other than that, it's a failed season. If they don't accomplish certain goals or get into certain ceilings, is Giannis going to come disgruntled?
Bringing Shams back into the conversation because you wonder now, Giannis is the guy that makes this franchise go. You heard Perk say, is he going to get disgruntled? Shams, what are you hearing about Giannis and his feelings about being with the Bucks?
Matt, everyone knows Giannis Antetokounmpo loves the Bucks, but I'm here to tell you he loves winning more, and that's why everyone within that Bucks organization, they know what's at stake this season. They know the pressure. And every summer when Giannis looks around and he looks at the Bucks' current roster, he looks at sustained long-term winning. Where will he be able to find that? And he has said publicly on the record, if he feels like that's not attainable anymore in Milwaukee, he will look elsewhere. But of course, he has tried always to make everything work in Milwaukee. Even just this season, they've gone out and gotten Kyle Kuzma. This is a team with Damian Lillard, Kyle Kuzma, Doc Rivers. They're paying Doc Rivers a significant amount after letting go of Adrian Griffin as well. So essentially paying 2 coaches at once over the last year or so. And Giannis has been playing otherworldly this season. You think about MVP candidates, he's right up there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Nikola Jokic. But he made those comments a couple years ago about failure and what failure means for the Bucks. In a lot of ways, this is championship or Eastern Conference Finals. They haven't reached that plateau ever since they won the championship in 2021. They've gotten bounced early in the playoffs, and so they do need to get back to that level to show Giannis that they're building something sustainable, building something long term.
And Wendy, you know this better than anyone, having covered the NBA for such a long time, that there's always a worry with a small market franchise that drafts a player that ends up becoming a world superstar. So how big of a risk is this with what the Bucks are dealing with Giannis to what appears to be a collision course?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a risk, but the Bucks have done everything they possibly can. And when you talk to people around the Bucks, there's no sense that Giannis has unrest. He is 100% focused every day on this team. He has shown no signs of being anything but trying to pour everything into it. And I think other than that, you're making a projection. Again, I will say this. This team won the championship in 2021. They had great teams in 22 and 23, and injuries derailed them. And last year, we'll never know because Giannis didn't get into the playoffs because of an injury. They've just had bad luck with injuries. They've had a tremendous 9-year run. The NBA is not built for teams to have 9, 10, 11-year runs, period.
To your point, even the Celtics, when they drafted so well, it's also their window. This is going to be a situation in the East, which is absolutely loaded, we see each and every year. Gentlemen, great stuff.
How's it going, everybody? Villa Sports Network here. Just want to thank you guys for your support on the channel. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. I also want to kind of remind you to don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment on the video if you like as well. But regardless of the fact, thank you again for your support, and hope to see you on the next video.